your hands together for this beautiful black man, Mr. Sean.
Let's go!
What up, what up, what up? Yeah. Any Green County people up in the building?
Green County in the field, Brian.
That's right. We in the building.
Go ahead. Show them the way we do it in the woods.
I know that.
That did not sound right at all. Not at all.
So listen, right? So I was at Team Fest all day because, you know, I rock with the youth. I know a lot of people don't see me a lot of times. That's because, you know what I mean, my mission, my ministry right now is with the youth, trying to keep my little homies out of prison. It was real serious. But I was thinking about some things, and they angry right now. You know what I mean? Like real mad, and I'm still mad too. And that's why I feel them. Like I guess I'm that bridge. We kind of bridge the gap between the old and the young. Because I really do feel them. A lot of people talk at them, but they don't really talk to them. You know what I mean? It's a big difference. So let's just talk to them a little bit. So I'm gonna just talk to y'all. Because, you know, I don't really write poems no more. I just write my thoughts down. So can I just rap with y'all?
Let's go.
I just want to introduce y'all to Sean Ingram. You know, I was thinking about some of the things my grandma said. And I was like, well, you know, maybe I really am digging my own grave by living life my own way. You know what I'm saying? Or detouring to destruction on this road that I paved with these stones on my shoulders and boulders I knew I couldn't hold up. So now my eyes feel the false of my thoughts of being a soldier. Causing my time to stand still. See, I thank God that I'm still standing. Because I'm going to just keep it real with y'all. See, he shot, but he hit not, but he damn near crazy. But see, fear closed my eyes, so to be honest with you, I ain't even see when God saved me. See, I heard the voice of an old lady, grandma or angel maybe, saying, baby, you digging your own grave. So I'm praying for your faith. And I was like, I know, but still, see, I had a rep to maintain, so to me, I was keeping it real, but reality was inside, I was dying. So now, it's like with each second that my heart beats, it's like my life is going in reverse. Or maybe my blind eyes are seeing life for really years, because at times I can feel myself stepping into the back of that black curtain. So now my question is am I living or dying? Am I going forward or backwards in life, or is it raining, or am I crying? Because God knows I'm confused, and now my brown eyes will turn hateful for me, constantly crying the blues. But who knows which way the wind blows other than God, of course. And being that be true, then who other than God even knows what's my final destination, or if I'm indeed on or off course. But see, of course, on due course, I was born 1,000,000 times over, resurrected through my birth and the life and death of a soldier. See me? So I'm something like the son of a panther. Except my dad be brawn and I be brain, so to his problems I was exhausting. See, we learned that fist couldn't do it no more, so therefore he put down his guns and he lifted up my voice. Because we learned that the pen is mightier than the sword, my Lord. So I jotted down my thoughts and revolted with spoken word. Sounding so absurd with visions that never heard. Something like a black sheep leading a lost herd. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all, time has moved on, but time ain't really changed. Because even 50 years later, man, time still seems the same. They're still killing black messiahs and killing them in God's name, so it's like I am he reborn Malcolm without the frame. Because who would have really thought when I was at Green Central, who would have thought when I was sitting in the back of the class sleeping, that I would one day be standing in front of a class teacher, standing on the same stars that I was once reaching with thoughts so profound, or even some say that I be preaching. I guess they just say even in my own mind, I'm more like Father Divine, or better yet, a young Frederick Douglass way before his time, or a little less than Hughes describing my Tool Street blues, or I lean against the ropes and just determined not to lose. So I know I gotta keep going till I die writing my story like my dude Donald Gomes. See, even that won't stop me, even if they try to big pop or two pop me. Because if they reap what I sow, then my thoughts will keep going. And then my youth will never die for the lack of never knowing. For I have cultivated a culture of spiritual street scholars and young intellectual hustlers. Son, I don't know what you've been told. I'm gonna walk them streets of gold. I'm gonna lay my head on that line and raise my hand to let my burden die. And I don't care what they may say about them stones they throw my way, 'cause them the same stones that I'm stepping on. Stairway to heaven never got me home. See, Lester, I raise my hand and lay my burdens down. Lift my hand, I had to bear the highest guys with my head to the ground. Because see, my grandma taught me a long time ago that when prayers go up, blessings come down. I know I got God's favor, so they try to figure out in this life why I walk around with a smile. But see, I know that I'm blessed in it. God about the only man that sits to the right side of the man, of my main man. Yeah, I'm talking about the one and only top dog. And the last be reversed, in reverse is God. Yeah. You see, I'm already chill with it. I'm just going to take y'all and I'm going to be honest with y'all, right? It's like that song say, one of them mornings you're going to call me and I'm already be gone. Because see, I know I'm on my way to chill with him. Maybe play a game of Jenga and just show enough deal with him. Something with a holy water, maybe break some bread with him. Because listen, even if I eat off the crumbs of the table, then I'm still there to great value. So how do you value everything that a king do? Because pleasantly, I'm a peasant type of dude, but I still break bread like the Kinston. You know what I'm saying? I tried to tell them when I first came, but they didn't understand. So therefore, I scribbled out my thoughts for these thoughts in my hand, took my pen and rewrote life so they can understand. The bridge the gap between woman and man, boy and girl, us and God. And like my man Tim Jackson said, now I know this might sound odd, but how many of y'all are really willing to die for God? I laid my life on the line, but they didn't see when I came. I'm freestyling right now, so I'm just talking from my brain. Just like I told my man outside, like, I know I ain't got stats in the hair, but I got the gift to speak like my dude Cartier. But the beautiful thing about what I just told y'all about my grandma, right, is my grandmother buried all 3 of her children. Then at the same time, me and my brother going in and out of jail and prison. So just to see the strength of a black woman, I just want to do this for y'all, black women. Is that alright? Yeah. Her love is as the sun, warming up my cold heart, showing me night and day, bringing me out of dawn. Her love is as the sun, shining so radiant on me. And if I had one wish upon her love, it would be fall down on me. Because you know, when seemingly I was birthed in virgin blood, I was born my grandmother's baby. So I had no choice but to be the old soul that I am, for I was predestined to be the soulmate of an old lady. Or maybe you're one of God's chosen ones like Isaac, so like Sarah, God's chosen one, whom he named Rita, made to several faithfully as my guardian angel below these heavenly skies. She of whom would epitomize as my spiritual advisor while teaching me of hell and heaven within the tears of an angelic eyes. And God knows as her tears flowed, it seems as a mother nature wept as far as time paced in place as we didn't have nowhere to go. Or in layman terms, it seems as if time just stood still in the midst of unbearable storms, but despite the conditions with no conditions, even if it meant a last breath, I know my grandma's gasping breath. In God's name, she would proclaim the troubles wouldn't last always, for joy will come up in the morning light.